We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Green.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. They get 14 back, but it leads them to the 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43.
Omaha. Hey!
Throwing now is Murray. Short one here, caught by McBride. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Cardinals had 3 and 9 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance of emerging victorious yet again.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Green.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Broken tackle. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 14-yard line.
Come back.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. And Murray's going to keep this. And they go the wrong way on this this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 26. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Purdy. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Purdy now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, but that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Murray going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 49ers 10-yard line.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. back in Arizona. Second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they come up now, second and goal. Now Murray. And under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and goal. To throw, it's Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A shotgun snap and again the ETN. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now Purdy. That's complete right around the 80. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 60. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Second down and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Big Ace, big Ace.
To throw is Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Goes right back to McBride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Murray again. That is caught downfield by Harrison. Given 30 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. An extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
10, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trevion Henderson, 49 yards. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go and 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Come back.
Here's Murray. This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Harrison Jr. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Back to throw, Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Final play of the half, Purdy. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Purdy will try and do this himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. That is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Purdy looking to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line.
4 yards. And a 40
Play action. Now Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when they decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Purdy. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Shotgun now with Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Purdy from the gun. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here's Murray. Wilson snags it left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, not get free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup at 7, past the 30 to the 32.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, with a minute 2 on 3rd down, you're a little off balance.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
And the 49er first down. It's a gain of 10.
They go play action here. Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Purdy. Quick slant to Watson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Gets this complete to Butte. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Touchdown! Travis Etienne from 8 yards out. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
49ers 21.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's taken to the 26. There goes a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Purdy off the play fake. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down.
And the 49ers first down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
Purdy. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. The 20. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, 49ers. Travis Kelce, 45 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Powering his way forward. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Murray now to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the 1st down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Hey. 2-2. Hot.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. First carry for James Conner. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come run over there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Murray now running left off the option. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 15-yard touchdown, Brown. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Here's 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
And the 49er first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone will be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he gets it down to the 32.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Second and 3 at the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
Here's Purdy. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going after passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. From the gun to give to Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here's Purdy to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The noise is getting deafening. Here's third down and 3. Purdy to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now?
Well, win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
The extra point try now for Moody. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
Ties the game, 35-35. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That ball caught by Harrison. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Cardinals set to receive it. They'll look for a winning drive as we get this overtime period started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They ultimately lost the lead. But right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to get out in front and force your opponent to play from behind with a good drive here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. First throw of overtime for Murray. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Short one here, caught by McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells you you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, The front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
49ers 35.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now it's Purdy's turn in overtime. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 101 yards rushing for him now as he's just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. On first down, right back to ETN. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing, Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
A field goal does nothing. It is touchdown or bust as they come up on third down. Now they'll audible to something else. Purdy to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Still moving. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here at OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Shotgun now with Purdy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As fully expected. He's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Of course, this definitely four-down territory. Gotta have a touchdown on these next two plays. 3rd and goal. Purdy looking to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. It is all down to this. 4th and goal. Here's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. But Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over. But sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side. Defense